Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the house, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Across the River and Into the Trees, starring Lee Shriver and written by Ernest Hemingway. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 14, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So wow, this is pretty rad. They're doing this movie. I mean, I don't think they did a version of this book as a movie. This was based on a 1950 Ernest Hemingway novel, which was serialized in Cosmopolitan magazine. That's when it was a different magazine, where magazines were different. And then eventually published. So it takes place in post World War, big World War, I'll say, the second one, and it's about a lot of different things. On the one hand, Liev Schreiber is the main character. He's got a war injury that may be killing him. He also falls in love, and he's also investigating some kind of a war crime or massacre, and people don't want that found out. Now, I'm not sure. I haven't read the book. I hadn't even heard of this one. This is a later book. So it looks cool. I mean, if they just follow the book, it is Ernest Hemingway. I can't imagine it not being pretty good. Danny Houston, he's in a lot of stuff these days. Danny, now he's always he's never the main guy, but he's always in the mix somehow. But Liev Schreiber, you got handed to him. He's a good actor, so this could be a big movie. I don't know. On the other hand, I think, I named the character in the Pineys Hemingway after Ernest Hemingway, and which I thought was like a dead giveaway how I picked the names of all the characters, and very few people seem to get it. So maybe it's not as famous as I think. But Ernest Hemingway was a very famous author, and his books are considered classics. So I would see this. Absolutely. This would be a good date movie. Good art house movie. Good movie to make yourself look smart, or feel smart anyway. Is it good? It looks interesting. I'll say that. It doesn't look fun, but it doesn't look boring, and it doesn't look depressing. There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, between him dying, and I think he is dying, the mystery he's trying to unravel, and the love story, you've got kind of all the classic elements of almost like a noir, So first act, it's after the war. I guess he's still in the army. It's hard. I think he's still wearing his uniform. It kind of looks like he is. He's getting driven around by a. Yeah, he's still wearing a uniform. So I guess he's still in the army. So maybe he's investigating for the army, or maybe the war just wrapped up and everybody's sort of calmed down now. But he goes to Venice, to somewhere near Venice. There's some sort of incident or happened. And as he's investigating, he meets a woman who intrigues him. But he keeps trying to solve the mystery. I think he uses the cover of duck hunting. And some people don't like it. At the same time, he's going to his doctor. His doctor is advising him. And I think his commanding officer is advising him to slow down and take care of himself. And he's not. So he feels like he's got a debt to repay that he has to somehow And this is like one of the guys that tells him, you're treading on dangerous territory. That kind of line. That wasn't the line, but it's something like that. Yeah, here's the incident. So he's maybe distracted by meeting the woman in the midst of the second act. Like the first act is the setup, post-war, his health condition, and he's looking for to unravel this mystery. Then he meets this woman. Bit of a distraction for him. He's still trying to figure it out. People are telling him to back off. Kind of like a detective. He uncovers some stuff. People try to beat him up or drive him off. I don't know how the book ends, but based on what I'm seeing here on the trailer, I would say it's not going to end happily. Ernest Hemingway wasn't exactly a happy endings guy. He wasn't necessarily always a downer ending. He tended to be like super manly about stuff, so maybe the ending is, hey baby, it's been nice. I think he uncovers the mystery, and then maybe he's dying, and then he dies. Something like that. He uncovers the mystery, exposes it, spends the last night with the girl he loves, and then passes on. Something like that. It's going to be pretty epic, though. So I think it would be worth saying. I would say it. I'm going to give it an upvote, just based on the sort of classic look and everything else. I think it could be good. Oh, here we go. Now we got the write-up. As World War II ends, Colonel Cantwell, a witty war hero, confronts terminal illness. Seeking solace in Venice, he commandeers a driver for his final trip. Oh, okay, so he's very, very much dying. Amid unraveling plans, a chance encounter with a countess offers hope and redemption against the backdrop of war. Hemingway's themes of love, youth, and age resonate across the river and into the trees. So yeah, it's not going to be a happy ending. But I would totally say it. Yeah. All right. That's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan, somewhere in the house. I'm doing an event today at 2 p.m. at the Elms. It's a senior facility, mostly just for residents and family. But if you're looking to come see me, Saturday I'm doing 2 events. One at Clement Farms for the Big Blueberry Festival from 10 to 4. And then at 5 o'clock, I'm going to be, at 4, I'm going to rush in my car to get to Chimney Rustic Ales, and that's in Hamilton, New Jersey. I'll be there from 5 to 9, and I'll be doing a talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.